Good afternoon. Welcome back to Jack with ABP. Doing some more Final Fantasy 14 today. I think we are about to get our Chocobo, so exciting times. Of course, want to start off saying I hope you're doing good. Hope everything's going okay. But today's Wednesday. We're almost through the week again. Yeah, Wednesday, right? Almost through the week again, and see what else the rest of the week brings. But I hope you're sticking in there and you're on the hump. So, yeah, we'll see from there. Let's see what we can get into, and hopefully it's not just full of cutscenes, but we're doing the story. Oh man, it's almost over. It's not so hot anymore. Going for a walk. Warm. All right. Need painters, but I got him. These ones. That'll work. Good baseline for everything. All right, let me make two. We'll just keep the shirt. Class, right? What we can do. Ink to ink. Put it on one. Oh well. What are we doing? All right, I think we're gonna go to the wolf den, right? Because then we're gonna go get the chocobo. Continue on this stuff. I need to get some of those tickets. I think before we go back to the Waking Sands, I want to get the chocobo, the wolf's den. So I'm gonna go to Aliport here. We're gonna take a little boat down to here and catch more Bay Dock. Right, over here. And that should give us, I think, enough for the tickets to get on chocobo. And then we should be good. Be all Gucci. Everything should be much better. I think I turned it down a little bit too much. Is that better? Seems the levels go better. Now I need to take the boat. dark. Go to the Candlekeep Quay, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take this up there. We'll get that crystal first, and then we'll move on. We could try that one. Sell some stuff. Here first. You don't need you. You don't need you. Here. Okay. And we have. I can hold on to these, I guess. Just whatever. Oh, well, I guess we could show those two. Well, I think I can turn them into like that brand company. Just kind of level that up. Just hold on to gear and stuff. That might be the best thing to do. Yes, sir. Can't do anything with that yet. Got it. So this opened up the PvP. Alright. Crystalline conflict, okay. All this. You look to be spoiling for a fight, newcomer. Not that I blame you, most everyone the captain sends my way is. You do well to vent some of that pent-up rage in a match or three of crystalline conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical training you'll find this side of the front line. You may think me biased, given that I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing could be further from the truth. We've received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see, and I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill toward answering them. Crystalline conflict matches challenge you to maintain control over an all-important freight, which you must transport safely to a designated location amid the heat of battle. I've even designed special arenas with magic mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that piques your interest, my first recommendation is that you learn the rules in their entirety, lest you be pulverized the moment you step onto the field. But fear not, I am more than happy to discuss them anytime. Alright. What is this? It's like League of Legends. It's just like a Overwatch or something. Roll. Okay. Hmm. Shishka. Softnox comes to Wolf Place, learns that Uplanders have many heart thumps for fighty play. Alright, so Softnox sees chance for busy deal, offers Gooby, Handy, Lendy for Uplanders to have better fighty play. Alright, make sure my door closed. Crunch Bone and Smash Steel Muchly. Now new fighty play is born. Name of Rival Wings, Machina of Godmake, help Uplanders make much mayhem together. If Uplander wishes to fill brain case with knowings of Rival Wings, Softnox happy to give many tongue flaps. I give many tongue flaps. This looks like League. Okay. I heard there was like these different kind of confusing. Yeah, there we go. We can do that. Gonna do this real quick. I think it unlocks this little arena here so that you can do like duels and stuff. And practice. Probably because I'm a conjurer. I can only do it when you're white mage, I guess. So that's why I got no skills. Alright, once we're done with this, now we can go back here. And we can pick up that thing and get our Chocobo. Which would be nice. Probably be like a pretty short stream today, but trying to make sure I do this main quest with you guys on when I got some time. Need this guy. Now we could take this over there and get our Chocobo. And all will be right with the world. Oh, I gotta get more prisms. I guess I can craft him up. Look into that. Hello, Mimi Gun. Want a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your flame Chocobo issuance. Here you go. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Hmm. Quag. Quag. Heh, I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Thanks, man. All right. We need that one. That one goes there. No saddles. All right. We got this. And what else? Now we can go. Halatali is like to the south. We're gonna lock that first. I think Temple Karn, we're not over there yet. Go turn this in real quick. Still waiting on that height, the Hest or whatever. The Guild Hest. Oh yeah, let's test them out. I have Chocobo. No longer is man to use his own legs and feet to get him from one point to another. He has chickens now. Very nice, generous guildmate gave me lots of money. I'll have to make sure I repay the favor and thank him. I mean, I already thank him, but you know, some of them maybe give him a pet, figure something out, try to gauge what they have and don't have. Maybe I can find it for them. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and you have not come all this way for a lesson in history. Shh. Listen, do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali. For now the beast once kept for the Colosseum lurked here, and there are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Jack. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you are able to find your way out. Halatali is now accessible. All right. Cool. Temple of Karn would be like, I go south here, go pick it up, and then I can get little Alamigo. But we're not there yet, you know? So like, we just gotta, let's try to not push, you know, try to keep up with the main story. Get distracted. I wonder if I can get that. Well, can I get my job? Hold on. Can I even get my... I think after you do the first icon, right? You can be able to pick up my job quest now. I think. Just go check real quick. Oh no? That's it? There's no more. What's this? Your deeds of late have earned you the respect of all at Stillglade Fane. People say you're a breath of fresh air within these still caverns. Truly, you are an inspiration to us all. Having plied you with praise, I would make a request of you. An unusual creature has appeared near Fallgourd Float in the North Shroud. Witnesses report that it is badly wounded. While it hasn't proven itself a danger to the locals, a wounded beast is unpredictable at the best of times. Please find it and provide it with such succor as you are able. Well, we'll hold off on that. So there's no... Bruh. Got all those. Level 20 main scenario. Are you kidding me? I guess it's close. God damn. Just let me do it. Why you? I hate things that, like time get you. I hate that crap. Come on, let people play the game. God. We'll just continue this for now, the main story. Hello, Tataru. Goodbye, Tataru. Or should I say Tata? Hey, what's up, Ida? Papalimo. Welcome back, Jack. Lady Minfilia waits you within. I'm getting those tickets here too, that's good. Well, welcome back. Seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Jack. Thanks. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Hey! Big man in turnip head. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. Yeah, you are big. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. He looks like a little fucking turnip. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garlon Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. That's cool. So now we got some engineers. Hell yeah, bro. Get an airship of our own, maybe. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Oh, this is the quest, and then I can go get my job quest. I just picked up the self-management quest.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
We gotta go talk to sentient cabbages? Is that what I got? Is that what I heard? We're off to New Gridania. I guess I'll just do a dungeon or something, because they're not popping for them field highs. I just kind of wanted to complete them all. I don't know how many there are, probably 50 or something. Seems like people don't really do those. I don't blame them. Yeah, let's pick this one up first then. I saw that there's another blue quest down there. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I heard you guys got a cabbage problem. Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida, Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the sylphs' relation to the primal Rameau has raised a flag of warning against our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Rameau, or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where the scions come in. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Okay. A friendly palaver with the sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Pepalimo. Head nod. Head nod. You said the pier, right? So I'm assuming we'll go pick up that other. Go get these down. These down here, whatever they are. West Pier Gate, I'm assuming it's going to be in Old Gridania, right? If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Issamhar. Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down below? I haven't heard anything about it. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you that what I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is a thing. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trap corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is always tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Issamhar and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth. Okay? What do you got for me? As if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do you forgive me, friend? Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm at a loss for what to do about it. While I understand that adventurers may have many cares on their mind, it would make my life much easier if they could keep their personal effects in order. But you did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. Why'd you give it to me? This is the book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Errol over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Might I trouble you to inquire as the girl's whereabouts? I found the man to be less than forthcoming, ever since I spurned his advances. Oof. I mean, rejection hurts, you know. Ah, the sweet little thing with the journal. Of course I remember her. I remember her well. Had a smile to warm the heart, and a laugh, a lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe was her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Ah, Damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my coming. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Annie wrote, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Apakalu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. Okay. And then she's living in the old Britannia apartment. That's cool. That's a sick outfit. Go to Old Britannia, right? Go left to the falls. Wow, I forgot that I was still doing that. Get it. Palms are sweating. Google telling me to order another phone. I just picked up my new phone. Yeah. And I bought a new phone finally after 5 or 6 years. The other one finally started going kaput for some reason. No one wants to do these things. Look at that. Pardon, I don't believe we've met. You've something of mine, you say? Here's your book. My journal. Thank the 12. In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable muttonmonger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? You have my gratitude, Jack. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I have met in my travels across Eorzea, tales that have struck me with the most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I am sure, but I would ask you, Jack, have you truly seen it? Borne witness to Eorzea and her myriad of splendors? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa Sol just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sand beneath your feet? Can't say that I haven't ever been there. Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Stegoli, adrift amidst the boundless sea of stars? Ah, but why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. Before the fane, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup runneth over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Down here. That means we're gonna need to get. Oh. There we go. Now, it's ready to go. That's a bum. Down here. You ever looked upon a rose during a vistas? Okay, we got another vista. Okay, it's just like another collectathon type thing. Just another thing to collect, those pictures and stuff. It's cool. Got a lot of content. Welcome back, Jack. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance of Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nafika the matron so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants, no doubt, of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why do the two great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. But what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty, and only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. Thanks. In its pages, you'll find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I've seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but is this not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel? That both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time? And you can say, perhaps you would discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Jack. But when you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. I don't know if I like super sensitive. I'm a man bunny. Right. Put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Now we got that log. Ain't nobody got time for that. Figured it'd pop immediately. Tali. This used to be like a training place for the gladiators and people, and it became, after the calamity, infested and overrun by the very creatures that they would use for the gladiator games, I guess. Pretty cool. Oh, I got this guy here. That's cool. I guess I had to come in here anyway. He's doing stuff. Here. I've got the doctors. I guess this. Oh, I saw that the Grand Company thing. Yeah. Throw the stones. Right on. Got your fire beam. Read everything. Just mine. Oh, someone says lolly ho. That's fine. I wish I had more than just a single target. Just put the dots on everybody. Dot them up. If we're running. I want more skill speed. Man, this slide cast is fun. Alright, sit still. Can't keep me contained. You got faster skill speed. Yeah, go faster. Try to make sure you count off. Nice. Nothing else? That was a hit. That's right. That's the good boy. Nice. You never know what you might want to glam. Ooh. Such a little tank. So cool. Look at him. Awesome. Little The mightiest. The little Lalafell tanks trip me out, man. They're so small. Oh, you a beastie? You can fight me and my crew? We're the best. Not off yet. One more. There we go. I want Fritz. I want Stealthy. Nice. Tangata. Yeah, I like side crafting. Probably get a couple off. Nice. So is that the? Oh, that's cool. That's like the one with the single sword. That's neat. I haven't played that one. It's got two swords. That's pretty cool. Oh, they said enjoy the story. Thanks, you guys. So far, it's pretty fun. I know people talk about ARR, but I've always really enjoyed this. I mean, I don't mind the world building stuff. I just depends on how you do it, and they really fix the pacing in this one a lot. But I mean, kind of I get it. But you need to have the understanding of the world, right? So you can appreciate the lore and the story and for things to make sense, right? You know, we're just making it up as we go, you know. So we did that one. The Bramble Patch looks like a place that we're gonna need to go. Once you're sure, head due east, and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Alright, thanks. Thanks for taking me over. You know me, I see you before. We know each other. And I said the Bramble Patch, right? So we'll go connect with it over there. Go through here first. See what we can find. A wild boar. There we go. There's one of the treants. I was watching these like chiropractic videos, and then I started to feel like my neck, you know, that kind of weird stuff like that. Gets in your head. believe I'm level 40. So much higher level than the main Scenario. It's going by fast. Upper pass. We got glow flies. Dragon Head, Alder Springs, Open Water. Yeah, so we're going to be going to these places again soon. The Sylvan, and we get this one from the Bramble Patch. Got to be around here somewhere. Maybe this way. It's going somewhere else. There we go. There we go. Excuse me. Go outside to take a little run. It's gonna be a good time, they said. You know, it's easy. What they're doing out here to build your house? Stirring up all sorts of things. Really? Oh, I thought you killed me. One more. Alright. And gate. We'll draw something else. Oakwood. Right, okay. So we still need to do those. So it's probably gonna be south from here, probably through that area. Oh. Look. This is the 9 eyes. There's gotta be something in here, right? Bramble patch. I'm thinking for that. I just need the ones that glow. Unless it was past that, like, up here, I guess. I'll just teleport back, I guess. But why? Jumping Giga. There they are, there they are. The glow flies. That server tick. Hawthorne hut. Oh, the Levamente. Hail adventure. Yeah, we're gonna do this. It's all the same thing, always the back end. Just whack these missions are, these escort things. Like, damn. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are wary a lot, particularly since the Empire's come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Okay. You're Rolf? Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have ye? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're, well, I beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Okay. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Is anybody in here? 9? Okay. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. Don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf told me once. They're like plant people, yeah, I mean, makes sense. The Sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our mast, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people quite like little toe tapping. This guy's ridiculous. A Sylph told me not long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Okay? Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, rats. What was it again? And my wife Rose and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. It's level 9. A peace offering for the Sylphs? Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin ochi. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of the amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out of it. Good luck. Oh, thank you. Should have gone the other way around the tree, maybe. There it is. My turn. Man, it's pretty dark right now in this way. Really? Just because the clouds are, yeah. Shading. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. Oh, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Here you go. Milk root, but of course. Those sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Like the dolphins that do that thing with the pufferfish. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. Thanks. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morgul that put an end to my adventuring days. But I could tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know their kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Head nod. Ah, and before I forget, don't go trapezing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Thanks. It's good to see your knowledge of sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kamuxo. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the malodorous root that still so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it touches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with Ixal has taken a toll on our resources, and we can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. What was I trying to do there? Right, we gotta do this other quest real quick. First, and then we'll have to run back because it makes you go back. I mean, if you want to turn it in real quick. dig this song. Kind of song you play when you're maybe some cooking or something. Get into it. Come along, Pond. Hurry up. I'm leaving. I hope these kinds of things, they just start getting rid of them. It's boring. Too far away. There. I have to run back here anyway. So. Turn it in. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. What? There we go. This one would welcome walking one with moves like that. These ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one would bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one would deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye. We come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Rameau. Oh, who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sils to Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Jack here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seed Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words of Gridania. Poor Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates? Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Jack's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. We're gonna have to do some dancing. I don't want any of these things. Say, Jack, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow. Ow. There goes my bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Mm-hmm. A likely story. Oh, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Yeah, we can be friends. Whoa, what is that? What mount was that? This one is weaving cloth. Walking one would know more. This one does not trust walking ones who do not show respect. Oh, I forgot to guess. My bad. There we go. The bunny rabbit, the boy bunny, you know, the K-pop stars, right? Yeah, it's like K-pop stars. Walking one would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if walking one learned the secret, walking one could not weave in the same way. Probably not. I mean, you guys are different creatures. Right? We have different strengths and weaknesses. What does walking one want with this one? Elder one warned this one not to go get too friendly with walking ones. Oh, you know, dance for you too. Ah, walking one is friend of these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of the forest city. Knows how to dance into these one's heart. Well, yeah. Jack, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. What a joke. Jack, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hearer Immediate of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. A hearer, you say? Hello? Praise be to the elementals. Cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Okay? Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenity, not at least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from realms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Ziz Gorlins and Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 browning bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know these details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily to come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Kamuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. I mean, I did dance for him. So these little cabbages should like me. I'm friendly. I'm a good friend. Oh, there we go. Brownie bush. Another one over here. And those weevils are huge. There we go. There we go. It's not super fast. It's better than using my own feet. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asked dancing one for the forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel came to the home of these ones, and this one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where the Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. And this one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must be kept. Must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feelings. This one fears steel ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carrying big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Maybe. You might be right. Shush, shush. This one says, steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. There's more of them, huh? If it ran faster, sure. It might as well teleport. It's only 70 ping. Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of them. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Seemed round. Get inside here? Yeah. Fearsome types, clad head to toe in steel, you say. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell what they were plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Now that's a amount. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? That they're doing bad things. This one sees Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are apt to nasty, no good things. This one knows forests well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Okay. My balls, buddy. Gonna be on this back and forth. Let's clear this out first. Paralyzing me, bro. I can go back now. These guys, they're trying. The steel ones. See, carrying boxes. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know how to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. I'll do my best, man. Don't be jerks. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Okay. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Go this way. Back this way? Alright. Find myself a footrest or something. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those ones who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw clutch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. Better hurry. Hurry before Touch Ones take Claxio away. I mean, if he doesn't want to be here, I don't really force him. Yeah. Can't really make people do things, right? There's Claxio. Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Comuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Alright. Purple ones. So those are like purple cabbage. The touched ones. Touched one should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Jack. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. I gotta fight these guys. Only one not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in forest. Yeah? I got rocked. Heal me. Milk root marble. Who's on that milk root? He's leaving. I didn't know his level was. Question mark. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Plaxio. This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Plaxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Comuxio. And meddling one as well? Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Comuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, or a helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to a Little Solace to be with Comuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. Let's say we return to Little Solace as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Now we go on the way back. Valentine Normal. Part of the salad plan. Bum, bum, bum. I think after this we can get the job quest. So that'll be good. This one caught Claxio. Thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio, and now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One's what, bro? What's going on? This one must ask kind one's forgiveness. This one may promise to take kind one to see Elder One, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went in forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaran. Buscaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaran, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaran for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry, these ones are not safe until Elder One returns. I have to go back to the adders, man. I'm gonna get some help. I'll pick up that Conjurer's Quest now. I should be able to pick it up now. There we go. Got no things. I need more of those glamour things. Duty log, crafting log, and then you. Prison. I guess we get that from somewhere else. Like we'll probably have to buy it. Okay, we'll look into that. To make more glam things. Just buy some. Jack, I am glad you have come. I have a task of a most urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seedseers, yes? Connie Cena, Elder Seedseer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and the guardian of our fair nation. Clearly needs no introduction, but know you also of her siblings? The two young Pajals, sister Raya Osina and brother Aurun Sina, make for Evershade as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily such import that it would be no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. As you well know, we dwell in the forest by the good graces of the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood, and most of all the Great One who dwells within the Guardian Tree. Yet our ceaseless warring and ill treatment of the trees that shelter us have aroused the Great One's ire, and it is only by the quieting the ritual of which I spoke that he may be placated. Thus did the two Seedseers seek out for Evershade, with nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub, and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the powers of Seedseer, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Twelveswood becomes a threatening domain for even the most pursuant of conjurers. Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the two. Okay. Where's Evershade? Over yonder. We go around the Dash Bend. Ew, Kenny. The Brent Branch Meadows. Let's see about picking up some of those prisons first. We can just have a few of them. So hit up the market. Level 100, nice. Put glamour. 32. I thought that was the same person. Alright, now we can go Evershade real quick. It's so dark. My poor little eyes. Let's do it. Curses. How can we hope to make it to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? If I'd have known what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whaler or two. In fact, I dare say we should return and do exactly that. Oh, do not be such a coward, sister. We are seed-seers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Bold words, brother. But were they true words, we would have dispatched our enemies and arrived safely at our destination bells ago. True. A conjurer, are you? Brother Isumi, ever the warrior. For once, however, his solicitude is most welcome. Might you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Have you no pride, sister? A seed-seer does not beg the aid of some common adventurer. Enough, brother. We have a duty to perform, a duty that takes precedence over your silly notions of pride. Now enough talk. Let us see to these pests. Yeah, dude, why are you being such a dick? Like, why are all the Gridanians dicks, bro? I thought these were hippies. But it tracks. It tracks. You know anything about real life? Hippies. Ooh, regen. I need regen. Bruh. Yeah, I like how I got that dot off. I didn't think that hit. That was nice. Just keep pushing. Is that for me? That crystal. Do my eyes deceive me, or does this adventurer inherit the legacy of Atoa Kant? Who's that? It was none other than Atoa himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventurer's arrival is a mere coincidence. Bearer of the soul crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge long since forbidden to those not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefather has led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 Padras. Ah, but I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 white mages. If Master Atoa truly has chosen this adventure as his successor... You speak madness, sister. Surely you have not forgotten the Pajal. Tradition strictly forbids sharing the teachings with those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great a risk far too great a risk to risk it falling into the wrong hands. Sorry. Huh? Yeah? Little jerk, do something about it, right? Big sister's about to get in that ass, bro. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake? Even at the risk of incurring Great One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home? Have you so little faith in our own ability, sister? We are seed seers, more than capable of slaying any beast in our way and carrying out the ritual on our own. This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventurer, I am sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you've the time, I would speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil and come quickly. Time is of the essence. Time. Jerks in Gridania. Jerks everywhere, really. The pirates seem jolly. Tranquil. We go Cornville. Then we go all the way to the south. Couple quests over here. There we go. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventurer, and a rather seasoned-looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to golf, perhaps you can lend us a hand. You see, despite the fervent protestations of those Duskwites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you've got the stones for it. Pray, seek out the others stationed at Quarry Mill. They can appraise you of the details. Let me go down here first, then, and then we can teleport back and forth. Yeah? Yeah, that's not. Oh, we can do some of this too. And that's it. One more prime. There we go. Where am I? Lower pass and upper pass, so I'm gonna do these, right? Do the gravel path. Broken water. Horse crowd. Guess that was it. past one, yeah. Alright. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with a head of solid stone. Anyways, I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Raya Osena, Pajal, as you can see, and the sister of the elder Seedseer. You are Jack, yes? Brother Isumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. As you no doubt have heard, my brother, Irun, and I were en route to the Guardian Tree. There, the Great One, by whose graces we dwell here, resides. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, a destructive force that knows no bounds when angered. As the Great One goes, so goes our fate. The creatures you helped us dispatch, doubtless they, too, were aroused to hostility by the Great One in his anger. You need only look around you to see. The forest grows more and more threatening with each passing hour, so it is that we traveled here to quell the Great One's fury to perform the quieting. In days of old, the ritual was, without fail, performed by 3 white mages. With our elder sister occupied with her many duties, my brother and I thought to attempt it on our own. Arun was quite confident, but I had my doubts. It was then that you arrived, and shortly thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a white mage's soul crystal. 'Tis no small honor that gem marks you as an inheritor of the magic of our ancestors. My brother's pride may blind him, but the signs are clear as day to me. You are not Pajali, but a Toakant meant for you to be here today, to perform the ritual with us. A Toakant is known to all as one of the greatest mages in our history, but even more so, he was known for being something of an eccentric. In defiance of tradition, he bid farewell to his forest home, wandering the realm and healing the wounds of the land and its people wheresoever he went. A most admirable cause, yes, but alas, Atoa was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, and having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers were lost to us for eternity, or so I believed until I met you. And yet, for all his stubbornness, there is some truth to my brother's words. Ancient laws forbid us from sharing the teachings of white magic outside of our own kind. There are reasons for this, which I would share with you when the time is right. There are many who would not approve of this arrangement. Still, I am convinced that it is Atoa's will that we bring you into the fold, and so I welcome you, Jack of the White. I was like, Gandalf the White. That's cool. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up even now. Time is short, and yet, while you may have been chosen by Atoa, I fear your journey as a white mage has just begun. Return to me when you have further honed your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. Nice, thank you. White mage. We made it. We did it. Nice. Got myself a job. Nice. Transfer, yeah. Reduces spell cast time and recast time. Auto attack delay by 20%. That's a 120, huh? Ooh, regen. Yeah, dude. Tier 3. That's the big one, yeah. Quickly dash 15 ounce forward. Deal unexpected damage point to all nearby enemies. Okay. Yeah, so that's my AoE. That's my big heal there. Oops. energy. Oh wait, whatever. Restores all of the target's HP. Cost 1 milli, restores target's HP. Develops the designator rail seeker, granting healing or time to party members who enter. Okay. Stone 3. Aziz, light. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 400 to all enemy enemies for his own HP and those of the people around him. There. Thin air. Next execution that's executed without MP cost. Restores target's HP. That's 60 seconds. 90. On 4. Creates a barrier around yourself and target party member. Okay. Grant compression to self and nearby party members, reducing the damage taken. Party members under the effect of compression will receive additional healing upon receiving HP recovery. Okay. And that's like something you put over here. So 60, 30, 180. That's a big one. Okay, 60 seconds. Is unexpected damage. I think that's an upgrade. Unexpected damage. Okay, everything only when all blood biddies. Okay. Restores HP and all. Food destruction. That's a single target. That's everyone. Okay. Temperance, increase the healing magic potency by 20%. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be this one right there. Yeah, 3. Holy 3. Reduces the damage taken. Let's see. That's gonna have to go here. We got space there. Let's see. That's the bell thing, huh? Put you there. And I don't understand all that, so I'll get to it at some point. But I'll probably put some of these things down here, because this is target shield for ourselves or heal for minor potency. That's like the shield. That's good. Maybe. Okay. I don't know. That'll be upgrade. That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Arrow 2, which is 1. There's no like. Dia would be taking over, right? Yeah. There's no like AoE one, huh? I don't see. Well, that's cool. So I guess I could just do that then. I guess I can put here. And that'll work. That should be alright. Cool. Ah, Jack, looking ever more the white mage. I see. And yet, I fear you are as ready to perform the fighting as a Chocobo chick is to carry a woodwiller clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today I would teach you the art of communing with the elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art, the means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands. Commune with the elementals that reside within and attune yourself to them until your feelings are in absolute harmony. Be forewarned, however. An angry elemental can be as stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm. Dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elemental for long. Remember this, Jack. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succor and solace, such emotions are anathema, and anathema, right? I guess antithesis to our very existence. Okay. I'm gonna go up here and touch the butt. We're Sorrel Haven, What? Gotta go all the way to Branch Meadows? We got 11 Mente. Looking for a spot of work. Alright, so we're gonna do this one. Yeah. And what are you? My feisty little Chocobo. Oh, okay. The unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your very own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luke over at Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Okay. So let me just do this one real quick, right? And then we'll go from there, yeah. Just pick it up. 70 pence. Sucks to suck. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. dugout. Oop. Two more. Perfecto. That's out of the way. Bravo, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Turn this one in. Then we can go Branch Meadows. We'll have to go to Sorrow Heaven anyway, and all that. Do all this whole stuff, and we'll pick it back up. But for now, probably the last couple of things I'm gonna do. Yeah, this is for that deep dungeon. Thank you, Woodweather. Palace of the Dead. And then we can go here. Or rather, we'll go to New Gridania, go to the hotel room. And that way, that's where we, we log out, try to get immersed in the game. Fireworks? Fireworks? What? Why? Huh. Alright. But thanks for watching. I tried to get a little short stream, a little lighter, but we're gonna keep at this every day. I won't be doing the Star Wars. I ended up deciding I'll probably just stick to this and then do the Aeon too. Because the only other games, I'm playing off stream, like maybe Dragon's Dogma or something. I'll probably play that one. We could probably just jump into that one instead of Star Wars. And because I think the update's coming, right? To make the game better and run better, hopefully, and we get 6 skills on that, and then it can lead us into. We could just catch up with that, maybe do some stuff with that, and be ready for October. But thanks for watching. As always, keep it pushing. Always be pushing. Don't become your own worst enemy, and don't let people tell you can't do something. Whatever's happening, I hope you make it through, and that you were able to get a little solace here. A little bit of escape, because that's what we're trying to do here, just playing, beating games, and having some fun. So I'll pick it up again tomorrow. I'm going to work on some of this crafting, maybe some stuff here, maybe I could try to level some more other things up, but we're pretty much just going through. I think we still have a lot of time left, because we got, like I said, we got 6 months. We got an expansion per month. I think we can do it. And right now we're only doing a few hours a day, because I'm starting late, sleeping, got some personal stuff going on. So, but you see, usually I'll try to start streaming for this. We can get through the story for a little more hours. I try to do 4 or 5. So we'll pick it up again tomorrow. I gotta get ready to go for another walk, trying to get some more exercise in, and be a little healthier. But that's what I'm working on. So whatever you're working on, I hope you're getting it go and meeting your goals. But thanks again, and as always, take it easy. I appreciate you.